In this section, we're going to look at how to select multiple cells, multiple columns, multiple rows, etc. within Excel. Now, the reason this is important is that quite often you need to select some particular cells in order to manipulate them within Excel. So the first thing is, how do you select a cell? Well, you just simply go and click on it. Like, say you wanted to select the cell containing the word Mexico, you'd move to it and click on it, like so, and you then have this little, in this case, green line around it. If I wanted to select the cell containing the words 2018, I'd simply click on there to select it. If I wanted to select the cell containing the word India, I'd just simply click on that. Now, let's take another example. Let's say I wanted to select the cell C3, which is this one here, and D3, and E3, and F3, and G3. Now you notice if I just click on that, then click on that, the one that was selected first is deselected when you click on something else. So what you can do is you can click on the first cell there. If I then press the Shift key down and hold it down, if I click on the last cell that I want to select, I'll click now, you can see they were all selected, like so. So let's say I wanted to select this bottom row of data. I'd click on that, press down the Shift key, then click on the last item in the sort of block that I wanted to highlight. I would click on that, and as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of those different cells have been selected. Let's say I wanted to select India, United Kingdom, and Mexico. I could click on India, press down the Control key, click on the United Kingdom, then click on Mexico. Then if I release the Control key, you can see that India, United Kingdom, and Mexico have remained selected. Now, to deselect something, you just click outside it. Let's say I wanted to select absolutely everything on the entire worksheet. All you do is you press Control A, and there you are, everything has been selected, all the data, this header, everything. So I'll just do that again. I'll click to release it. Click anywhere within the worksheet here, press Control A, and everything is selected. Next, let's say we want to select a row. And by a row, I don't mean a row of data like this. What I mean is the entire row. Let's say I wanted to select this row here, which is row 3. All I do is I go here where it says 3, and notice I move the mouse pointer there, it changes. If I click there, that selects the entire row. Notice it's not just the information within it, it's the entire row. So again, if I wanted to select this bottom row here, I could click outside. I can move the mouse pointer until it changes shape. When I click there, that entire row has been selected. And you guessed it, if you want to do that for columns, let's say you wanted to select this column, column B. You go up to here until it changes. So you move the mouse pointer up to here, it changes like that. If I click, that entire column has been selected. Again, notice it's not just the data, it's the column. Let's say I wanted to select column E. I just simply go here and click. If I wanted to select column C, I'd go here and click. So that's how you select rows and columns. Let's say you wanted to select a block of data. So let's say I wanted to select everything from cell C4 all the way down to cell G12. So basically I want to select all of these numbers. How do I do that? I could click on the first item here, which is cell C4. I then press the Shift key down and click on the last item in the block, and there you are, everything has been selected. Let's say I just wanted to select New Zealand, so basically I click on New Zealand, I could select cell B9. If I wanted all of that all the way down to the end of the table, I could click here, press the Shift key down, click on the last cell in the block, and just that area will be selected. Right, let's say you wanted a number of rows to be selected that weren't actually next to each other. I could click, for instance, here, and that would select row 5. If I press the Control key down and then click here, it will select that one, and maybe that one, and that one. When I release the Control key, as you can see, row 5, 7, 10, and 11 have all been selected. In the same way, if you want to select multiple columns that are not actually next to each other. So I could click here to select column C, press the control key down and then click on, say, column E and then maybe column G. As you can see, rows C, E and G have all been selected. So that's how you can select multiple columns or multiple rows which are not actually next to each other. So I say just get some practice in selecting different items within a workbook. As I say, cells is easy, you can just click on that. Incidentally, another way of selecting a block is, let's say you wanted everything from here to here. What you could do is you could just click within that and just drag across like so, or drag. And when you release the mouse button, that's selected. In the same way, if I wanted all of this to be selected, I could click here and just simply drag across, and when I release the mouse button, they remain selected. So as I just make sure you get proficient in selecting different items within the data.